welcome to my channel, JB's Crochet. I'm Amber, and we are not doing that. We are working on our bag today. Working on let's see. Batter up bag / basket. All right. Good morning, Tammy's and Andrew and Mary Ann, Lisa H, Kendall, Melissa G. Melissa G is here. And Andrew and Valerie. Grammy Rita. Oh, Andrew, you bring a whole kind of fun to the crowd. I love it. All right, so I decided that black was probably going to be too dark. And so I'm going to try, I think this. I think we'll be good with the waffle stitch on this. We'll do base in this color. The waffle stitch we'll do in this color. I've got 2 more of these if I need it. If I need more, I'll go get more. And then I'll top it off with this and probably do a mix of the 2 for the drawstring. Okay. So I didn't clean up my mess from shipping stuff yesterday, so let me do a quick cleanup real quick. Good morning, Joanne. Okay. Good morning. All right. This I think goes right there. All right. These hooks, I need to put them away, but they just keep hanging around on my desk. These Tunisian hooks. All right. I'm just gonna do that. All right. I think I'm good. Okay. All right. We're getting there anyway. Okay. Shipping everywhere. Cat might not come down here, so I'll just block her thing. She's got people upstairs to keep her busy. The hubby is home because we have concrete guy coming to do the last and final installation of concrete, hopefully today. So, all right. Good morning, Erin. Okay, so I don't remember if I wrote this down anywhere. I meant to look it up before I came on here. I also meant to look up the waffle stitch again, just to refresh myself, but I don't think it's in here. Not this one. Ooh, come back here. So anyway, we're gonna work on the batter up bag. Like I said, I don't think I wrote it down. I think I just made it. I think. You know how it is around here. We just fly by the seat of our pants. We're just like, well, maybe we'll do something today. There's a V-stitch in it. Hello, Kimmy. Waffle bag. Aha. Waffle bag is what I have it written down as. All right. Planning is for cowards. This is so true, Eric. Andrew. This is so true. What's planning? Pfft, we fly by the seat of our pants around here. We take rides in TARDISes. Tardies? How do you say that? Oh, Grandma Rita's here. Yep. Get on the batter up bag. Good morning, Rose Garland. Tasmania. Oh, that's right. Oof. -1 and very cold. Ooh, boy. I don't know that I want that cold, but I was gonna be like, I'll trade cold for the heat that we're dealing with right now. It's hot, and I want to be outside, but I don't want to go to a pool. All right, so I need. Okay, I finished my chain bag. It's more of a bag than a basket, y'all. So it does kind of sort of sit up, but my handles are a little floppy. But that's okay. Look, I got a bag skit inside a bag skit. It's pretty much, you know, it's pretty much done. I got a couple, oh, there it goes, it flopped over. It flopped over. I still have some balls of yarn to use, but I didn't want to go any taller because it was already flopping over, so. Good morning, baby. I like it too. Yeah, I'm considering just, every once in a while throwing together a bag skit, as I like to call them, because they're like baskets, but they're bags. So, thank you. Yeah, so I call them bag skits. I come up with really strange names, like my little kitchen things. I call them whatchamacallits because you can use them in the kitchen. You can use them on your face. You can use them all over the place. All right, so I have all my yarn here, this green yarn caked up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a strand from the center and from the outside. So I've got the center and the outside, and I'm just going to pull them as I go. We just join them with the slip knot. I actually am going to rewind that and say not a slip knot, because I like to do the magic ring, and I've discovered that I like to do, actually, I'm trying to think, how could I make this the easiest way possible? We use double crochets. So my nose feels runny, and I'm like paranoid I'm gonna have a bloody nose. Like, it's been a while since I've had one. Okay, let's see. How do I want to do this? You know what? We're going to do the magic ring. Okay, so the magic ring, I take the strand in my hand, the tail right here, and I hold it between my two fingers, or hold it, my thumb and my middle finger are holding it. It's wrapped up and over those two fingers. And I'm going to wrap it around and make an X with that tail end there. But when I come back around the front or the top of my fingers, it's going to go behind the strand that was already there. I'm going to take my hook, go under the first set, grab the second set, and pull it. And as I pull it under, I'm going to twist my hook so I don't drop it. But then, here comes the fun part. You gotta drop it. Pull your fingers out. And then I hold it in a way that I can chain one. So I put my fingers to where I put some tension on that ring down there, but then I also hold the tail area too, so that way it's not like sliding. I chain one, and I've got my magic ring started there. Oof. You're here but going back to sleep, not feeling well. Well, feel better, Izzy. Okay, so then I'm going to do a single crochet into the magic ring. This is how I do my stack singles. So on the front here, on the front of the single crochet below my hook, there's a strand that is kind of sitting like at a diagonal. That's the post I'm going to go behind with my hook, and I'm going to pull up a loop, and then I have the 2 loops on my hook. Now I am double stranding it, so there's technically 4 loops, but you know, 2 loops per loop. And then you're going to yarn over and pull through those 2. And that is my stacked single crochet on top of each other. And that takes the place of the initial double crochet, so we don't have to chain, and it looks skinnier than the rest. So let me put this down a little more. Okay, that way you guys can see me a little better. You can see my packages. I'm getting a thermal printer hopefully today between 10 and 3, so I'll be able to slap some labels on there this afternoon hopefully and get them out tomorrow. All right, so I've got my first double crochet in my magic ring. I'm going to put 11 more double crochets. These you don't have to do stacked single crochets obviously, because now we're at the height of a double. So we're going to do 11 double crochets. So you're going to have a total of 12, including that first stacked single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7 makes me think of Stevon. I hope she's doing okay. I haven't seen her in a hot second. I emailed her about her basket, so hopefully she's doing okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. That's the only thing about using the inside and outside is you do kind of have to keep them like this. But I had to do that anyway. I think I was on 10. 11 and 12. So I was counting from the first one, so that's why I'm on 12. But that would be my 11th one that I added. So I have my first one right here, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, I would be, Andrew, if I was able to buy yarn. But I just sold a bunch of yarn, so I can't. I am on a yarn diet, unfortunately. I'm allergic to it at the moment. Good morning, Sharon. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my tail. I untwisted it from the other area, this other part right here, and I'm going to pull this tight. So I'm going to pull a bit of a bunny ear or a loop, big loop, and I'm going to pull my tail until this tightens closed. See? It's nice and tight. I've never had an issue with them coming undone, but I don't know. I like them. You're not allowed to buy it anymore. Well, yes, maybe. Links. There's no links. Silly Nightbot. All right, so just to show you this, I don't know if you can see this very well, but the top of the stack single crochet. So right here, this area right here is our stack single crochet. So you see how we have this V kind of on the side here? It was clear and then it decided to not be clear. Okay, so this V right here, that's the top of the first one. This is the one, this, or I should say that's the side of the second stack single crochet. So this one on top right here, right underneath my hook. Here, let me put my hook in it so you can see what our, so this V right here on top is the one that you want to go into for the top of your stack single crochet. Might look a little backwards because I'm holding it opposite of how I work on it. All right, so I'm going to insert my hook into that spot, pull up my loop and slip just like that. Okay, now we're going to do 5 total rounds of increases. So that was not an increase round. So we're going to single crochet back into the area we slipped into and do another stack single crochet. Okay, so I just did my stack single crochet back into the same space that I slipped into. Yes, y'all, Kendall is selling yarn, I think tonight on Dawn's channel. She's doing a yarn auction dibs sale with the help of Dawn Aaron, Loving Hands Creations, Crochet Creations. And yes, she has Vortex, y'all, that she's getting rid of. All right, so I believe Dawn has already posted it on her channel. I think she's even got it scheduled and everything. So you just need to go over there, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when they go live. And make sure you hit the notify me on the specific video, because then it will give you a notification for that video going live. Did I do a slip stitch? I did a slip stitch into the, yes, I slipped into from the last double crochet into the first. And then I just did a single crochet back into that slip stitch where the same stitch that I slipped into, and did another single stack single crochet into that stitch. So you'll slip into the first, you'll slip to join, and then you will immediately single crochet back into that same stitch to start your next stack single crochet for the next round. I had it ready to go, but I forgot to show it. Thank you, Rebecca. All right, so then I'm going to double crochet back into that same stitch. So I'm going to have 2 stitches in the first stitch, and then you're going to do 2 in each one around. So it's going to double everything. Oh, Grammy Rita. That makes me sad that you can't buy any Premier yarn. She hasn't scheduled it yet? I thought she did. I thought I saw it. I know I saw her post about it, though. I don't know if she posted I don't know if she did the the live schedule yet, but I know she posted about it because I saw it last night. Okay, if this is working okay for you guys, we'll keep doing it this way. Otherwise, if you need me to show you my point of view, let me know, because I can do that too. There we go. Maybe you can see that better. My green isn't so washed out now. Let me know if it's too dark for you guys. Is it scheduled? I thought I saw this. Okay, I thought I saw something. I know I saw something. So I'm doing 2 double crochets in each stitch, and that will give us a total of 24. I have been wanting to snag some Vortex to try and see what all this is about, but I can't. I already blew most of the money yesterday on a thermal printer and some supplies to go with it. Because, you know, when I was shopping for it, I came across a stand to put it on and make it all nice and pretty and organized. And, you know, I had to get some holographic stickers and, you know, all the fun stuff. Oh, no. Do you have nail clippers with you? Do you have nail clippers? And you know what? You're in the hospital, right? They got scissors. Just be like, hey, can I get a pair of scissors, please? I'm not going to hurt myself. I promise. I just need to cut yarn. Hello, Ivy Bee. How are you feeling today? I hope you're feeling well. I hope you're staying safe down there in Alabama with all the storms rolling through there. Those printers are handy to have. I have a tiny one, a small, tiny thermal printer, but I'm like, it don't do diddly for labels, and I was getting it mostly for stickers, and it doesn't print well. So I feel like I got one that prints decent. At least they claim it does. So yeah, I'm sure those nurses around there will be willing to, you know, slide you a pair of scissors under the table. Purge and splurge. I can't. Okay, I've got 2 in each stitch around. I'm going to join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. It's hard to decide what's. I know. You know, some people, you know, if they wanted to purge things, they'd be taking and emptying this whole shelf out. But, like, yeah. Anyway, okay. So I've got my 12 double crochets, or my 24 double crochets, 2 in each, and then I slip to join. I'm going to do the exact same thing I did to start the last round. I'm going to immediately do a stack single crochet into the same stitch that I just slipped into. And then I'm going to do just the one in that one. You're writing it down. I'm going to restart the bag this afternoon, Kendall. All right, so we're going to insert 2 double crochets into the second stitch. So just one, you're just doing the stack single crochet in the first stitch. And then you're going to do 2 double crochets in the next stitch. Purge and splurge. Good morning, Jay. Yeah, so you're going to repeat this all the way around. 1 double crochet in the next, 2 in the next. And then you're going to do 1 in the next, 2 in the next. You drop stuff off at Goodwill and then go shop. I know. My husband's like, he notices that I do that too, where he's like, you just got you just got rid of a bunch of all this like a year ago. Now you're buying it all over again. I'm like, because I thought I didn't need it anymore. Yeah, something else coming to you. First, how to take the best advantage of Kendall's sale. All right, so 1 and then 2 in the next. So you're repeating that increase. So 1 double crochet and then your increase, which is 2 in the next. What did you miss? I don't know. I don't know how long you've been gone. I started something. So we're making the batter up bag. I don't have it to show you. I have a picture of it somewhere that I can show you. But basically every month we're kind of trying something out where, yeah, Amber's starting a bag and Kendall is selling yarn tonight. But every month we're doing a project together. So this month is the batter up basket bag slash basket. Let's see if I can find the picture of it. I don't remember how long ago I made it. It's been a while. I know I sent it off as a gift, so that's why I don't have it anymore. Given it is discontinued, I do not want to try Vortex because what if I love it, then I'm annoyed it is gone. I know, well, maybe you make a good point there. Maybe that's a good point, Andrew. You make a valid point. I don't remember when I made this bag. Hold on. I should have had this ready to go to show you guys. Wait, hold on. Do I have it on here? You know what? Hold on. I'll look on here. Because then I can share it on here and show you guys what we're working towards. Let's see if I can type in bag. Aha! There it is. All right, download that. Batter up. Wrong way. Batter up. 2 or 1. We'll go with 1. And then batter up 2. There we go. All right, now I can show you guys what we're working on. It is nice to work with, I know, right? No, that's not what I want to do. I want to share an image. Desktop. Let's see. We'll go with this one. We'll go with this one. Let's see. Let's customize the size on this. All right, what do you guys think of that? Is that going to be too distracting, or let's see. No. Nope. Okay, we'll do that. All right, so working on the bag. So this is what we're working on. I'm on the bottom at the moment. So we're doing our increases. Is that the waffle stitch? It is. Yep. And that's where we came up with the name Batter Up. So yep, I'm on round 3, which is 1 double crochet and then 2 in the next. 1 double crochet, 2 in the next. So you're just repeating that all the way around, and then you should have a total of 36 double crochets, including your hold on a second. I think I did mess up. I'm like, that's not working out right. Okay, so I need to put 2 right here. Gotta pay attention to what I'm doing here. Never made anything with the waffles, so I just have to try it. Is that pattern for sale on your site? No, I'm actually writing it and making it with you guys. So it's kind of a 2-for-1. So when I get done with making this, I will have a pattern written up for you guys. And those of you that are doing it with me, wait, if you're making it with me, then you're testing it basically. So this is a kind of like a, I don't know, I'm testing something out. You know, like put it, you know, not all my patterns will be like this, but like you're kind of getting like a live tutorial, and then I'll do the written pattern, because not everybody's going to want to sit through 4 hours of lives, you know, just to get a pattern. Some people will, but all right, so I've got my round done. I'm going to slip into the first stitch, which is that stack single crochet. I like to tighten my slip stitch down because it just pulls it in better and leaves less of a gap for me. All right, so that's 2 rounds of increases that we've done, not including the first one. So we're on round 3, but we've done I'm trying to make sure I have 5 rounds of increase on here. I did not say whether or not I included this, because this is a fairly small-ish bag that I made. It's not huge. We'll go the 2 more rounds and see how big it is, if we need to do 1 more round after that for the 5th round of increase. I'm trying to think. So if I do 2 and then 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2. I don't know. Starts at noon Eastern, I'm assuming. All right, so I'm going to place a stack single crochet into that first stitch that I slipped into, and then I'm going to do 1 double crochet in the next stitch, and then we're going to do an increase, so 2 double crochets in the next stitch. Here's a little tip that I don't know if everybody has ever figured this out for themselves or seen someone else tell you, but if you look, here is, see the 2 double crochets between my fingers down here? That is the increase from the previous round. When we start, when we do the next round, the increase that we do, the 2 double crochets, is going to land in the second stitch, the last stitch of the increase. So here's the first one right here, and then here's the second one. So your increase is always going to land in that second, in the top of that second stitch of your increase, if you don't move your increases around. But for the most part, if you keep the same pattern going, your increases are always going to land in that same general spot. So then we're going to do 2 double crochets, so 1 in each of the next 2, and then we're going to do 2 double crochets in the next stitch. So basically over the next 3 stitches, you're going to have double crochet, and then your increase in the third one. So double crochet in 1, double crochet in 1, and then 2 in the next. And if you follow that little pattern I was telling you, you can basically do the increase without counting, so to speak, because you can just visually look for the next V or twins from the previous row. But if you do your increases, if you get them messed up somehow, then that could mess up the pattern. But of knowing where to put your stitches. When you learned it, it was a game changer for you. Yeah, I know. So it's like, I don't think anybody ever told it to me. I think I just figured it out. I'm like, oh, hey, look, I'm landing in that same spot every time. Yes, I came up with that. I don't know if there's anybody out there that has one like it. So that's my thing. I came up with it. Like, you know, I don't know if I've seen waffle stitch bags actually. Have I? I know I've seen mermaid tears, but I don't know if I've seen. If you have trouble reading your crochet, you can always add a stitch marker in the second stitch in an increase. Yeah, there's that too. I am working on putting patterns on Etsy. I do have a few. Are you wanting the bag itself or the pattern? Because the pattern will be up there eventually. That's what we're working on right now. We're working on it together as a group, and then I will be basically typing it up and putting it up. I need to cross my legs. They get to hurting. And I appreciate the compliment, Lindsay. That's awesome. Thank you. That makes me feel so good when people say that. Like, I'm so hard on myself. Like, I'm like, I don't know. It goes back to yesterday. Like, I was like, I'm just this little, you know, little nobody. I don't know. I don't give myself enough grace, I guess. I don't know what the word is. Enough confidence or whatever. All right, so what is on my hook here? It's like there was like a hair or something right there. All right, so we're doing 1-1 increase, 1-1 increase. So when I say increase, I mean 2 double crochets or 2 stitches in the same stitch. So in my case, it's 2 double crochets in this pattern's case. Sometimes it's, you know, single crochets, sometimes it's half doubles, but for this pattern, the increase is 2 double crochets in the same stitch. Goodness, this yarn, it's been a toddler. I guess what I mean, Andrew, I just don't see my work as all that impressive. Yeah, when I read it out loud to me, he's resonating. He's like, I like that. That's awesome. That's a great name. And he loves when people talk to him too. So when he sees you responding to him in the chat, he loves that. He goes, yesterday he said one day, I can't remember what he said. He wants to do a YouTuber live person. Is what he said. I can't remember exactly what he was going to do for his channel. I can't remember. Oh, thank you, Kendall. I'm just really bad about getting myself out there, you know. I try without being too like spammy, you know. I don't like going into other people's chats and lives and going, oh hey, look at me, I'm doing this over here. don't like doing it, but it's like, how do I get myself out there, you know? Like, I don't know. So, all right. I have finished yet another round. So I'm going to slip to the first one, tighten my slip stitch down. Like I said, I like to tighten my slip stitches down. All right, so now we are on round 5. We've done 4 rounds. Okay, and now we need to do one more round at least and check it. So we're going to do a stack single into that first stitch that we just slipped into. And we're going to do 2 more double crochets, not into the same stitch, but 2 more going along. And then that will have 3 single double crochets. That sounds weird. 3 individual double crochets by themselves. And then the next stitch we're going to do 2. We're going to do our increase. So we're doing 3 double crochets and then an increase. So 1, 2, 3. And if you follow that pattern I showed you, my increase is going to fall into, here's the twins right here. My increase is going to fall into this next stitch right here, which is the last of the double crochet, the twins, the second of the twins right here. So I'm going to put 2 double crochets into the next stitch. That's my increase. So you're going to repeat this around 3 double crochets and then an increase. 3 double crochets and then an increase all the way around. And if I remember correctly, let's see, 12, 24, 36, 48, and then 60. I think that's all I did was up to 60. Okay, let me double check something real fast. Crochet, waffle, stitch. I basically just followed a waffle stitch pattern, but then I did it in the round. So if I remember correctly, let me see. I need to let's see, chain 2, double chain first stitch of row, front post. Oh, I know I found it somewhere. We had to talk about this too. I have to, like, because it's in the round, so it's a little different. I didn't write that part down. Hold on a second. Crochet, waffle, stitch. This is what happens when you have a brain like mine where I can't remember things. And, like, I literally have to write everything down. If I don't, then it's like, what? Don't know what I was doing. 2 round repeat. Okay. Okay, I have something to follow. Okay, we're good. Okay, so we're going to continue 3 double crochets and then our increase. Oh, I have to pull that one back out because I split the yarn. I will say Crafter's Secrets cotton is decent. It reminds me a lot of Sugar and Cream, Peaches and Cream. It's not as rough, but the splittiness of it, it's a very similar texture, so to speak. Oh gosh. Another phone call from the hubby. Well, you just let me know where you need to be caught up from. If you know increases, like on a beanie, that's basically what we're doing. We're just increasing until we get to a certain amount. 1, 2, 3, and then our increase. 1, 2, 3, increase. Give me yarn, please. Stop doing that. Increase. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, and increase. This is how quick a bag can be made by me. You're watching it in real time. 1, 2, Izzy's here. Yay! I hope you're resting and feeling better. Getting to feeling better. 1, 2. So I just did my increase. And 1, 2, 3. I got caught around some stuff on my desk with my yarn. 3. And then we're going to do an increase. So I will watch the replay to catch what I missed. So basically, Joanne, if you're familiar with increasing, it's 12 double crochets, and then you do 2 in each for the next round, and then you do 1 increase, 1 increase, 1 increase. So 1 double crochet and an increase. Increase just means 2 double crochets in the same stitch. So you're going to do 1 double crochet, increase, 1 double crochet, increase, all the way around for 36 stitches. For a total 36. And then the next round you're going to do 2 double crochets and then your increase. 2 double crochets and then your increase. We're on round 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, where we're doing 3 double crochets in our increase. So that's all you've missed. So we're just on 3 double crochets and then our increase. So 1, 2, 3, increase. 1, 2, 3. I would literally be sitting here yelling this out. Increase. I need to move these. I keep catching them. Okay. 1, 2, 3, increase. All right, so there's 4 stitches left, so we're going to do 1 more increase. So 1, 2, 3, I wonder if I set this down here, if it would work better. Although I'm almost done with it. So 1, 2, 3, and then our increase. And then we're going to slip to join and tighten that double or that slip stitch down. Okay, yeah, I think that's about the size the bag was. So 5 rounds of increases, that's including the first round. So I need to write that down. I'm going to write includes first round with 12 double crochets. Okay, Now what we're going to do is we're going to do a round of double crochets in the back loop and third loop. There is a third loop on a double crochet. I will do my best to show you what I'm talking about. Let me find a pointer. Okay. All right, so here's the back side of a double crochet. Okay, so the V is facing towards me. So if I turn this, you can see the V on top. But it's facing towards me because it's the front of the work. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the back loop and third loop. Let me pull my bunny ear up here a little bit. All right, so if you look on the back of a double crochet, come on, camera. There we go. All right, you see this horizontal bar right here. Hold on. Right here. See that right there? It's just below the V. On the back side of the V, there's these horizontal bars. Right there on the back side of the double crochet. Okay, that is the third loop of the double crochet. All stitches have that. The half double, it tends to tilt a little bit. So that's why it's not horizontal. It's more diagonally kind of in there. The single crochet and the double crochet both have that horizontal bar on the back side of the V, and that's what we're going into. Okay, so we're going to, we've slip stitched into our first stitch, and we're going to basically chain. Do I need to chain one? No. So you're going to insert your hook into the back loop of that first stitch that you just slipped into, and then you're going to turn the work on the back and find that third loop, that horizontal bar just below the V. And you're going to put a single crochet. So we're doing our stack single crochet. And then you're going to do your stack single on top of that. Okay? So it's going to look like this. If I can get my camera to work. So it's going to look just like that. Okay? Hello, Tara. All right, so we're going to do that all the way around in every stitch. So we should have 60 stitches, but you're going to do regular double crochets. You just do the stack single in the first one to get you up to the height. And then we're going to do double crochets into that back loop and third loop. I have recently, just recently in the last month or so, discovered this third loop when I do the back loop to do the bases like this, that it gives it more like structure for the stitch to go into, and you're not just like these little single strands, you know. It gives you a double strand to go into. It kind of gives you a V, so to speak, to go into. Yep. We're doing a live tutorial, kind of. A live tutorial make along. So I'm walking you through how to do what I do. I'm walking you through my brain noodles. Thank you. I know that one turned out really well. That one right there. It went as a gift away though. I did a gift away for it. I don't remember who got it. I want to say, did Monique get that bag? Did Monique win that? I think Monique won that bag. I know Sunita won the patriotic bag. I think Monique got that one, the batter up. Okay, this isn't working any better. I've tried to put it down lower. You do have it. I do remember. Yay. Yep, so I'm basically just doing a double crochet into the back loop and third loop of a double crochet. Yeah, so the colors of that one is two. I think I did 2 different ombres from Lion Brand. Oh, oops. Marianne's back, by the way. Marianne is RFK, or no, RTK, return to keyboard. Oh my gosh, that whole AFK thing is new. Like, I've never heard that until the last like year or two. And my kids finally started using it or verbalizing it, and I'm like, what the heck are you guys saying AFK for? Like, what does that mean? At first they didn't even know what that meant. They were just saying it. Nobody's made it yet. We're making it right now. So yeah, away from keyboard. I never heard that. I'm like, why can't we just say away from keyboard? Why do we gotta like shorten everything? I don't know. But anyway, we're just putting a round of double crochets in. We're not doing any more increasing. And then we'll do 13 total rounds of the waffle pattern. That just means 13 rows total of the waffle pattern. They might be, Marianne, but I'm literally just hearing them. I was in naivete world growing up and up until the last 2 years. like where did, like, why? I don't know why we got to do that. I've never been an LOL person, and so that's why whenever you see me in the chats or the comments or wherever, the threads on Discord, it's always he and ha ha ha. Like, I take the time to do that on my well, on my phone it's, thumbs, but I don't know. And then like the LMAO, like, yeah, I just put emojis that elicit that emotion. See, Lisa, like, how have we gone so long without hearing it? And I never remember hearing Sheldon use it on Big Bang Theory. I've watched that show. And I just don't remember that on there. My kids love the Big Bang Theory. I don't mind them watching it, even though it has, all about girls and boys and things and dating and all that. It's just a hilarious show. It's a clean-ish show for the most part. Like, there's really... Actually, it's a fairly clean show. There's not much on it that I would be upset about them. Yes, that is true, but I don't know. That plays too much into my laziness, Marianne. Oh, I'm lazy, and so you would think I'd be all for those acronyms, but abbreviations are lots of love. Oh no. Oh no, Melissa, that's horrible and funny. Oh, that's awesome. I don't know. I guess I don't know. I'm like, my soul is torn between laziness and not wanting to be lazy. You know, like, cuz I don't like all these new words that kids are using to mean some, like eating. It sounds like eating, like you're eating something. And it's like yeeting, if I remember correctly, is just like throwing somebody or pushing somebody or kicking, I don't know, something of physical violence. And I'm like, okay, why can't we just say push somebody or knock somebody off, whatever. Oh boy, I don't know. You're asking the wrong person, because in my opinion, any stitch would work. Season 2, episode 3. Andrew, yes. Yes. That is true. It just, yeah. I'm not an old soul by any means. I'm like I don't know what to do with my soul. My thing I like to use are, and this is how I say it, GIFs. I don't think they're gifts. I think, because they could be gifts to people, but they're not gifts. They're GIFs. It says the GIF sound. I'm on the GIF side of that debate. I'm in Jiffy land, not GIF land, I guess. Okay, so I just joined with a slip stitch to the first stitch, and I just realized that I need to actually pull that out and pull out the last half of the last stitch, because I'm going to switch colors. So I'm going to take the inside and the outside, wherever it's tucked in, right here. So look, we got blue and gray together from the inside and outside of this cake. And then I'm going to do a slip knot. And I'm going to finish the last half of this double crochet with that color, the new color. I'm going to tighten my slip knot down. I'm going to cut my original color, the green. Leave long enough tail to sew in. Okay, and then I'm going to take my two tails, right here, my two sets of tails from the new color and the old color, and I'm going to tie them in a knot. I do the surgical knot where I wrap twice the first time, and then I just wrap the once the other time, and I just pull it tight. And then I go over and slip into the first stitch. So it'll look like this. Okay, and then that's the inside. They can be useful. I told you, I'm on the GIF side. GIF just sounds weird because it sounds like I'm saying gift. I'm just leaving off the good morning, Dawn. All right, so on this stitch, on this round, we're gonna do 13 round. Okay, we're gonna do our waffle stitch. Gonna start the waffle stitch. The first round, we're gonna do. We're going to. All right, we're going to do a stack single crochet in the first stitch that we slipped into. Stack single crochet into the first stitch that we slipped into. And then we're going to do a front post. Okay. We're going to do a front post around the next one. So we're going to reach down and go. So you're going to, oh, let's see if I can do this. Okay, so you're going to go through to the back and come around the post and come back around the other side. So that's a front post, because you're coming in from the front of the work. If you were doing it from the back, it'd be a back post. Good morning, Raina. Long time no see. All right, so we're going to do a front post double crochet around the second post of the second double crochet. So you're going to have a stack single crochet, and then you're going to do a front post double crochet in the next one around the next one. And then you're going to do 2 double crochets. I think my waffle stitch is going to hide a little bit, but that's okay. Okay, so yeah, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to do 1 front post and then 2 double crochets, and you're going to repeat that around after you do that initial stack single crochet. So stack single crochet, front post, regular double, front post, regular double, regular. Okay. Now I got to deal with this one and pulling the yarn up. So 2 double crochets and then a front post double crochet. Well, technically you're doing the front post is the beginning of the repeat. Front post double crochet, 2 double crochets. Front post double crochet, 2 double crochets. I always feel like I am going to confuse people when I say 2 double crochets and then a front post, because I feel like some people will read that as doing 2 double crochets in the same stitch. And so like I feel like why my patterns are so wordy is because I have to say 1 double crochet in the next stitch, 1 double crochet in the next stitch, 1 front post double crochet over the next stitch, and just keep doing that. Do the blanket stitch. Go find the blanket stitch. I think it is like, is it a single crochet, half? It's like 3 stitches in 1 stitch kind of thing. All right, so front post double crochet and then 2 double crochets over the next 2. 1 double crochet in each of the next 2. I don't want to confuse people. So it's going to look like this. You're going to have your front post and then 2 regular double crochets and then a front post, 2 double crochets, front post, 2, you just keep repeating that. Front post, 2 double crochets, front post, 2 double crochets. Just spin in a circle instead of just giving me the yarn. And these are back where I had them because I had to get that out of it. 1 double crochet in each of the next 2. There we go. See, my brain just, Andrew, this is why I need people around all the time. Just to graciously and respectfully tell me, hey, this is how you say it. Then, yep. So 1 double crochet in each of the next 2 double crochets after you do a front post. I just missed my front post. So front post double crochet, then 1 double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches is the repeat. 1 front post double crochet, then 1 double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. Oh my gosh, stop spinning, please. It's one of those days. Oh no! You better hurry up and get there safely. Yeah, right? At least you realized 10 minutes before instead of an hour later. I got dinner done last night in time for my kid to go to skating practice. And as we're finishing up dinner, we go, oh, that's right. He doesn't have skating practice today. Complex. Yeah, sure. Complex in my simple-mindedness. This ring keeps sliding around on my hand. About to take it off again. This bag feels smaller than the last one, but I think it's just because of the waffle stitch. All right, so 1 front post double crochet, then 1 double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. My ring keeps sliding on my finger. It's funny, I only do this when I'm crocheting. Sometimes the ring comes off. It's like front post double crochet, then 1 double crochet in each of the next 2. 1 front post double crochet. Man, I'm going to get a lot further into this bag than I did the last one. Yes, this is true. I need some editorial assistance. And while I'm thinking about it, now that you say that, I'm going to write it down. Front post double crochet, then 1 double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches, and then repeat around until, and then I gotta wait because I don't know what the until is. All right, 1 double crochet in each of the next 2. You're so sweet, Andrew. Thank you. 1 double crochet in each of the next 2. Front post double crochet. 1 double crochet in the next 2. Yes, and Grammy, read it. You find some really intricate bag looking ideas, and I'm like, whoo! I don't know if I can do those. I like these a little bit more, little simpler ones, I guess you could say. All right, so we're going to do 1 front post double crochet. Okay, I'm going to say until last 2 stitches. And then front post double crochet, and then double crochet in last stitch. Okay, so you're going to do, there's going to be, you should come around to the last 2 stitches. You're going to do a front post double crochet, and then you're going to do a regular double crochet in the last stitch. and then you're going to slip into the first stitch and poncho. Slip to join. Okay, I don't think we turned this one. Nope. All right, so then we're going to do a stack single crochet. Hold on. And then a double crochet. Okay. Then we're going to do a regular double crochet in the next, one double crochet in the next. Okay, so stack single crochet into the first stitch that you slipped into. I should type this up instead of. All right, so stacked single crochet in first stitch that you slip into, and then double crochet in the next stitch. And then front post double crochet around next 2 stitches. And the cat. So front post. Wait, no. I need to turn. That's not going to work. Okay. We're going to have to do back post double crochets. If we don't turn it, we're going to have to do back posts, which is fine. Okay. So we'll just do back post. So instead of doing it a front post from the front like this, you're going to come in from the back, go around the post to the back. So you're going to come in from the back and go around the post to the back. Pull up your loop, do your double crochet. So we're going to say back post double crochet, because we want the waffle stitch to be on the outside of the bag, not the inside of the bag. So we're going to do back double crochets, and then we're going to do a double crochet in the next, and then we're going to do a back post, back post, back post and front post are easy too. Okay, so front regular double crochet. So your repeat is a double crochet and then 2 back posts. Double crochet, 2 back posts. That's your repeat around. I do prefer front posts more than back posts, but I'm not against doing the back posts. So front, we're doing regular double crochet and then 2 back post double crochets. I hope I showed you guys that okay. Have one of your market bags, Mary. You got the combo. So this is what back post double crochets look like with the regular double crochets. So back post, back post. I've only ever made one bag. My first DF was a mesh market bag. Cool beans, cool beans. I'd love to see if you make any of my other bags. Next month, we're going to do a blanket. If anybody's interested, we'll go ahead and plug that. So you guys have a whole month to get your yarn ready to go. Okay, let me show you that real quick. Suck it up, Buttercup, because we're doing this. And just a reminder, I am adding another popcorn in here. This is just my prototype, so I like to hold it right here so we can't see that missing popcorn. But this is our blanket pattern that we will work on for August. So if you want to get your yarn ready for that, there you go. Just wanted to plug that real quick. Thank you, Marianne. I don't think mine are complex necessarily. I think mine are just textured. I like texture. I try to keep mine simple with the texture. And to be honest, the waffle stitch is fairly simple. Please let us know. I can't, you know, it just depends on the size of the blanket you want to make. What is it that one says for a throw? Like 2,000 yards to make a decent sized blanket. I don't know. I haven't made a full blanket, so I don't know. I just made a prototype, so that Ko-Fi should work. Do you have to do just KOFI, or do you have to put in the dash? I don't know. You can try both and see which one works. Oh, probably because you put it in with the pattern thing. Maybe that's why. It has to be by itself. Now I'll try the exclamation Ko-Fi and see if that works without anything else. Unless I missed it. I don't think I saw it. Okay, so back post, regular double. Back post, regular double. Okay, I don't want my yarn that close. Back over there, please. He was afraid of the sword. I mean, Marianne, you need to post another picture of that sword in Discord. Guys, I don't think Andrew has seen it yet. I think he's fairly new to the whole sword thing. Like, it's a real thing. And it's huge. It's a huge one. my waffle stitch. Yeah, just show it off again so a lot of the new people that haven't seen it can see it, and they can be like, oh, so it exists. Red, white, and blue sparkle yarn coming. 3,000 yards would be plenty. I think 3,000 yards would be plenty. 2,000 to 3,000. I don't know, to be honest. I don't think it's going to be a terribly big yarn eater. It does have popcorns in it and front posts in it, but I mean, I don't know. Yeah, the blanket is for August. I wrote it down somewhere, baby. It's a matter of where. It might be over there where I can't see it. Oh, thank you, Grammy Rita. I try to be very detailed, you know, like, because I want people to try stuff like this, you know, because this waffle stitch really isn't that hard. Like, it's just a double crochet, but you're just going around a post instead of into the V-stitch, you know. So we're doing 2 back post double crochets, a regular double crochet. So the double crochet, the regular one, is going to go into the top of the one that you did as a front post from the round below. What time is it? 9 o'clock. We might get a few more rounds in. All right, so we've come around to the last 2 stitches. So we're going to do a double crochet into the second to last, and then a, oh man, that doesn't have a front post right there. Or a back post. Oh well. That's okay. We'll fix it on the next one. All right, so we're going to do the next round. I'm not switching color on this. No, it's changing color on its own. Changing color on its own. It's just because I'm pulling 2 strands together, one from the inside and outside. It has like a really stark color change in some areas. Yay. Okay, so we're going to do a, all right, so let's see. All right, so I'm going to do a stack single crochet in the first stitch that we slipped into. And then I'm going to do a front post double crochet around the next, and then 2 regular double crochets. So 1 double crochet in the next 2 stitches, and then a front post double crochet. So we're repeating the round before last. Angela, welcome. So we're repeating round, I don't know what round we're on. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're repeating round 7. Repeat 7. And then the next round after that, we're going to repeat trying to get something written out before that came out. Repeat round 8. So we're going to repeat 7 and 8 until we have 13 rounds total of waffle stitch pattern. Okay, so we're going to do 7, 8, 7, 8, 7, 8, 7, 8, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So you're going to start and end on round 7. So you're going to repeat round 7 and 8 a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. ending on a round 7. So you'll have 13 rows of waffle stitch pattern. But you're not going to finish the last one, if that makes sense. You're only going to do round 7 to top it off, is all it is. You're going to end on a round 7. So you're going to repeat 7 and 8 6 times total and end on a round 7. Okay? So after we're done today, will you stop chewing on the tape? Silly cat. She was chewing on the tape. Why do they chew on tape? I don't understand that. They're so strange. So round 7, you do a stack single crochet, then you do a front post double crochet, and then you do 1 double crochet in the next 2 stitches, and then a front post double crochet, and you repeat this all the way around. Front post double crochet, 1 double crochet in the next 2 double crochets. That's your repeat. And when you come around to the last 2, you're going to do a front post double crochet and then a double crochet into the last stitch. Round 8, you're going to do a stack single crochet front post. A front post stack single crochet. So you're going to do your stack single crochet around the post of the stack single crochet from round 7. No, sorry, back post. You're going to do a back post stack single crochet. And then a double crochet in the next stitch. And then getting it out of my mouth. 2 back post double crochets. And then you're going to do 1 double crochet in the next. 2 back post double crochets, 1 double crochet. You're going to repeat 2 back double crochets, 1 double crochet all the way around. You're going to come around to the last 2 and do a double crochet into the second to last. And then you're going to do a back post double crochet around the last stitch and slip to join. And you're going to repeat round 7 and 8 6 total times. So 5 more times after this, after you do the 1. And then you're going to end on around 7. So that's what we're going to work on. If you get to that point by tomorrow, that's fine. But I will, whatever I get to, I'll stop. I'll stop on whatever round I'm on at the end of the live. And then I will bring it back tomorrow and complete it with you guys. I hope I'm making sense. When I type it out, I'm not all flustered and in front of you guys. So, I can fix it in the typing. There we go. Trying to get as close to this as I can. I hope that's making sense. And thank you for the bless you. Now I'm warm down here. Your iPad doesn't want to charge. No. That's not good. So this is what it's looking like. 3 rounds, y'all, and I haven't even gotten a full block in yet. But it's starting to get there. So round 7, I'm going to repeat this again. You're going to do a stack single crochet in your first stitch that you slipped into. And then you're going to do a front post double crochet in the next stitch or around the next stitch. And then you're going to do 1 double crochet in the next 2 stitches and a front post double crochet in the next. 2 double crochets, or I keep saying 2. 1 double crochet in the next 2 stitches and a front post double crochet in the next. You repeat that all the way around till you get to the last 2 stitches of that round. In the second to last stitch, you're going to do a front post double crochet. In the last stitch, you're going to do a regular double crochet. The waffle stitch, yes. Because I am going through and making it again and writing down more notes. So I will get it typed up. What I might do is today, I'll type up to the point of what I've told you to do. It'll be better when there's pictures too. It's really hard to do this and not have it looking down at what I'm doing. So if it would work better for you guys to see what I'm doing, I can do that. Stop crossing my legs. My circulation would be so much better if I would stop crossing my legs. Gosh, this feels so much smaller, but it's just the waffle stitch, like, crunches it in. Oh, you're wanting to take a hammer to your iPad. Okay. Yeah, so anyway, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to type up what I have done up to the repeat of the waffle stitch. And then tomorrow, we'll continue working on this. And when we get to the top part where we do the drawstring part, I will finish showing you guys that part, and then I'll type that up. I'll type that up after we get through that too. I am trying to decide. I probably should have taken pictures as I did this, because I'm too far along to show you this part now, the base part. So I might have to do like a sample, a tiny little bag or something to take pictures. Yeah, I think it's pretty simple. This bag isn't too bad. All right, so the last 2 stitches, you're going to do a front post double crochet and then a double crochet in the last. And we're going to slip to join. So my join's not going to look like yours because I messed up on my round 8. So instead of doing a back post, I just did a regular double crochet. So I have a post here and not here. So yours will look right. Yours will flow. The waffle stitch will flow better around. So don't follow what I did. All right, so I'm going to do a stacked. Oh, wait, hold on. All right, so this is how I do a stacked front post, back post, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to chain 1 on this one, and I'm going to go around the back, come in from the back, and go around the front of that stacked single crochet from the round below, draw up a loop, do my stacked single crochet with that single crochet that I just did around the back post. So then that gives me a back post stacked single crochet. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this because my camera does not want to focus. There we go. So it's going around. You can see right here, that horizontal bar. That's the single crochet going around the back post of that stack single crochet from below. All right, now we're going to do a regular double in the next stitch. And then we're going to do 2 back post double crochets. And then a regular double crochet in the next. A back post double crochet over the next 2 stitches. In the next 2 stitches, and then a regular double crochet in the next. And look, there's our waffle stitch starting to come out. There's 1 block, or 2, actually 2. There's 2 blocks. You can kind of see it with this busy yarn. All right, so we're going to do 2 back post double crochets. And then a double crochet in the next. All right, I need to write on my round 7. Oh my gosh, please. No, round 8. Okay, so we're going to do a back post stacked single crochet around stacked single crochet from previous round. Scratch this part out right here. Okay. So just an FYI, I think I had a total of 6 of these. I think I had 4 to 6 of these. I'm not sure. And I think I have 2 to 4 of them caked up here. I can't remember. Gosh, I wish I could remember. I think I bought 6 of them. So there might be 4 caked up right here. They each have 95 yards. So I'm about a third of the way through right now. I wonder if the guy's here yet, working on the yard or the concrete. My husband's still sitting out front, so he must not be here yet. A back post stack single crochet. Okay, so all right. On round 7, you're going to have a stack single crochet, then a front post double crochet, then 2 double crochets, then a front post double crochet, then 2 double crochets, then a front post double crochet. And you're going to repeat it all the way around until you get to the last 2. In the last 2, you're going to do a front post double crochet and then a double crochet in the last. For round 8, you're going to do a back post stack single crochet. Unless you can figure out how to do a double crochet, you can do a double crochet. The stack single crochet works for me. So you're going to do a back post stack single crochet or a back post double crochet around the previous stack single crochet. Then you're going to do a regular double crochet in the next, 2 back post double crochets, regular double crochet, 2 back post double crochets. Repeat that all the way around. until you get to the last two. You're going to do a regular double crochet in the second to last, and then a back post double crochet around the last stitch, and then you're going to slip to join. And then you just repeat round 7 and 8 for a total of 6 times, with ending on a round 7. So you're going to do 7, 8, 7, 8, 7, 8 for 6 times. You're going to repeat that row 6 times, those 2 rows 6 times. And then you're going to end on a round 7. So you'll have round 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. 7 rounds of round 7 and 6 rounds of round 8. So I am on a repeat of round 8 right now. So I have, when I finish this round, I will have completed 2 repeats of 7, 8. Hello, Leanie. The waffle stitch is a little bit of work. It's not challenging or complex necessarily, but it's why I don't make too big of a bag, because I don't want to do this forever. So we make a small drawstring bag, and you can, you can make these bags as big or small as you want. Now, if you want to make a basket, which, by the way, I can't show you the basket anymore because it is now packed away. It is getting mailed to a recipient, and so I can't show it to you. But if you wanted to make a basket out of this instead of a bag, all you would have to do is end on a round 7. So you do your round 7 and 8 as many times as you want. So here's a small basket, and for example, so here is, like, you pretend this is a basket. You just go around and you do handles like you do on a basket, like we do on here, where you can chain so many and skip that many, and then when you come back around, you put as many stitches that will fit in that chain space as you want to put, and you make little handles like that to make your basket. And basically, so if you want to do, like, let's say 6 stitches, 7 stitches between your chains, or between where you skip for your handles, you just take that 7 out of there and the 7 out of this side, so you have 14. So you have 60 stitches right now. If you take 14 out, then you would have 46 stitches. So then you would just have to make sure that between your handles on either side, so over here instead of where you would have the grips, so between the grips, you would want to have 22 stitches on either side just to keep them even. So that's what you would have to do to make a basket, if you wanted to make this a waffle stitch batter-up basket. So basically how I would do it is, when I say I finished on a round 7, okay, then I would do a round of half double crochets, just regular half double crochets around, just to give it a nice stabilizing row. Then I would go around, I would start my next round after that half double crochet, and I would put in 11 single crochets, and then I would chain 7 or 8. No, actually I would chain 6 or 7. Skip 7 stitches, 6 stitches, go into the 7th stitch, start my single crochets again, do 22 single crochets around to the other side, chain 7 again, skip 6, and then you should have 11 more stitches, and then that way you would have 22 on that side and 22 on that side. And then you would start your next round and just do single crochets into the first 11, and then you would do single crochets around the chain 7 or 8 times, and then continue the single crochets in the 22 stitches. Do the chain again, 7 or 8 stitches across the chain or around the chain, and then you would finish the round with 11 stitches.
Wow.
I'm not done yet, go please. And then I would do another round of single crochets where I just go up another round and do a round of single crochets in every single crochet all the way around. And that would be, she's not on this morning. And that would be how you would put handles on it and make it a basket.
It's missing your eye.
She's on vacation with her family.
Oh, but you can still say stuff from her phone.
Now starting Maria's tote bag. You're so funny. Man, he loves the attention he gets from Frizzy because the attention he gives her. I was like, she's not here today, dude. Time is it? 9:25. Okay, so I'm gonna finish the round I'm on and put the bag down until tomorrow. So I got, oh yeah, that's right. I said when I finish this round, I will have completed 2 of my repeats, 2 of my 6 repeats. I still got to figure out what yarn I want to use for the blanket next month. I don't know what I want to do. I wish I knew what my cousin was having for a baby, because I could, you know, make another baby blanket or something with it. But I've already made a gender neutral blanket for now. So once I find out what the baby is when they have it, then I'll be able to make more personalized items. Okay, so I came around to the last 2 stitches, so I did a regular double crochet and then a back post around the last one. And then we're going to slip to join. So this is what it should look like. Well, hold on, let me find a stitch marker. This is why I gotta leave stuff on my desk. All right, stitch marker in place. So this is what it should look like if you do the back post. So see how I have my line going across here now, where I don't down here. So my bag will just look different than everybody else's, but if you do it the correct way, we'll be fine. You'll be fine. So it's just a small little bag. Nice little carry bag, drawstring. All right, so like I said, I have completed 2 repeats of the waffle stitch so far. So I've done 7, 8, 7, 8. So I'm going to do that 4 more times, and then I'm going to end on a round 7 after that. So, but I'm going to set this down for now. So I'm going to take this and set it inside. Look at that nice little caddy for my yarn for now. By the way, I'm using a 6mm carrying 2 strands of yarn together. I probably should have mentioned that at the beginning, and I apologize for not doing that. All right, I need this up. It feels weird. Feels weird. Put the ring back on since I'm not crocheting. And then today, hopefully I'll get my Amazon order soon, in the next hour or so. I can get labels slapped on my packages and get them taken to the post office before 5 o'clock today and get them out. And then I'll have more floor space again. I need to make a list of everything I need to do. Crochet channel related. Crochet and or channel related. I went and bought this. Hopefully I can make this work. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe this first page off of here. There we go. Your boyfriend, well, I don't know where yours specifically is, but yes, the 6mm. All right, to do, I need to type up, batter up, what else was it? Shipping labels. And take to PO. You know, I have tried so many times to do planners that I decided to just get this. And it's a very similar pad to a smaller one that I have. And what I'm trying to get into a habit of doing is on a daily doing one. I should just use the daily one because this one's a weekly one. So yeah, I don't know. I keep trying. So all right, y'all, I'm gonna get off here. Go see what we're doing for school today because my husband is still home, and getting the kids to try to start school is going to be interesting today. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. It's not that hard for them to do, but it's just, yeah. All right, so I will come back tomorrow. I'm going to leave this on my desk. I'm not going to touch it, not going to work on it. So if you want to go ahead and work on it and get further than me, that is totally fine. I will come back with it tomorrow and continue working on the waffle. I don't know. If I decide to work on it, I may try to get a couple more rounds of waffle stitch done so that maybe tomorrow we could do the drawstring part. If not, we'll do the drawstring part on Thursday. Oh, that's cool. I don't mind driving it to the post office, to be honest. It's not that far. It's about 2.5 miles from my house-ish. It's a very easy drive. I don't mind it. It gets me out of the house for a few minutes. So sometimes I gotta get out of here and get away from the kids for a few minutes. All right, I'm going to the post office. Y'all don't kill each other. I'll be back. So yes, have a great Tuesday. It is not Julianne Day, but she's on vacation with her family in a very beautiful place. So we will see her back on Thursday, hopefully, if all goes well and things, everybody stays healthy. So I will see y'all tomorrow, same time, same place. Don't forget to bring your waffle bag with you if you're working on it, and I will see y'all tomorrow. I know what I was going to say. Don't forget, y'all are all somebody to somebody, and I hope you feel the love when you're here. Bye.